Hey folks, it's Rob. Welcome back to Fallout 4. I'm trying to get to this terminal over here past these assholes. Out of my way.
It's really exciting having you here. I can't wait to see what you can do.
I don't care. Dr. Lee has been spending more and more time in her lab with the kid, synth thing. It's creepy, and I can't help but wonder if she's getting a little too attached. Even has rejected my last 12 proposals. I don't know how to get through that to that man at all. Human cybernetics. Build on existing Institute research into implant cybernetics to augment human capabilities and lifespan. Previous program met with limited success in a single subject. Using a broader array of subjects and new techniques would prove highly effective. And rejected. No notes given. Cold fusion. Divert time materials from current Phase 3 research to exploring the possibility of sustainable nuclear reactions through electrochemical processes or at near room temperatures. Pre-war work on the subject yielded no concrete results. Advances in technology could potentially make it possible. Approval. Rejected. Dr. Lee. Notes. Evidence suggests that this, and always will be, a pipe dream. Could be the case, to be honest. It was a real hot subject in the 90s for a little while, but no one could really replicate the work. Miniaturization. Modification to relay assembly, allowing for extra parameters when rematerializing, specifically to explore recalibrating object size and density. Imagine if it was possible to use the relay to shrink someone down to the size of an insect, or even smaller. Rejected by Dr. Watson. Let's keep things out of the realm of science fiction, please. What, you don't want no Ant-Man? Plasma weaponry. Pre-war plasma weapons exist, albeit in a somewhat primitive state. Samples have been collected, with work from a detached research team said weapons could be improved upon dramatically. Pending approval. Something to consider after Phase 3 is complete. Honestly, you've had access to those samples for like 200 fucking years. And again, the access logs. Dr. Ayo, again, logged in somewhere and it's redacted. You seem the crazy one. You are Janet Thompson. I don't know what you do, but whatever. Out of the fucking way! Move it! Christ. Wonder if I can get through here. It'll probably set off an alarm. Is there a terminal on the other side? No. We'll come back to that. I'm not ready to blow an alarm just yet.
Safety first. Remember that.
Yes, yes, Dr. Watson. Right. Let's see. Let's move on down the blue line here.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still.
So,
there. All done. You can return to your duties. And remember to record every symptom you experience in detail.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
Mm-hmm. All this advanced technology, and we still can't cure the common cold.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done. All that he has built.
Apparently you might be one of my
I
grandchildren.
wouldn't be here, not for your son.
Well, I'm your
Just
grandfather.
as he gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
Yeah, I'm your
I
grandfather,
can't
so...
express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
You're not convincing me that you should live or that you should be allowed to be free.
I have to admit, the third-generation synths are really something.
Out of the way. Latest batch of food from hydroponics shows increased vitamin D content should help with the deficiencies I've been seeing lately. If it's because of lack of sunlight, I mean, surely that would have shown up ages ago. I was taking vitamin D supplements when I was living in fucking Scotland, and I wasn't even living underground. Although, I mean, admittedly, you get, like, a rare occurrence where the crop of rocks untouched by the sun are completely destroyed, and that harvest for the year is, you know, a complete write-off. But generally, there's still enough light to see by. Instant reports. E. Thompson, first degree burns, left hand. Places hand inside the power relay without first disengaging. Okay. Fillmore Q. Abdominal distress. Patient ingested lubricant from robotics division on a dare. Okay. Benet. Wrist sprain, right hand. Patient declined to say how injury occurred, only indicated it was related to using a terminal. Splint applied. Loken. Dislocated shoulder, right side. Apparent malfunction of synth. Handshake gesture applied with extreme force. Shoulder reset and pain medication dispensed. Ow. Patient redacted. Severe blunt trauma to upper torso. Injuries received in the FEV lab. This is on Director Override AZ-77. And the earliest incident we have is for the Director, suffering symptoms of dizziness and shortness of breath. Test results revealed redacted. Something up with my boy, apparently. Dr. Ayo has again been in here recently.
It must be
Synth.
Hey there.
proud to see
Reporting
all that
status.
Father has done.
All functions
All
normal.
that he has built.
Will you stop talking to me? We may be pseudo-family, but, you know, I'm not liking you. Blackline, huh?
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, doesn't he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Hey, Newton.
Hi, Doc.
Welcome. Welcome. It is so good to meet you. I truly hope you'll come to think of the Institute as your home.
What do you do here?
Oh, I'm in charge of housing and provisions. It's my mission to ensure that everyone lives a comfortable and productive life. You should know that many of us consider it a great honor to have you here.
That it? We were done talking, I guess? Well, Dr. Ayo's in here, is he?
Greetings, sir.
I like the mech ones better. I mean, they're just robots, but, you know, they're kind of like AI.
Robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging their feet
You
on
smell
the
like you've
targeting
been above
package
ground.
upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me.
Really?
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty
Pardon
much
me,
all the
sir.
other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
Yep, I want that. Want those. Those can fucking die in a fire. Those are fine. Hey, shotgun shells. Awesome. More fusion cells and our... Let's just add to the pile of uniforms I've got. Okay. Hey, a sensor. Let's see. You are Dr. AO.
Reported immediately.
What is that down
It'll be
there?
a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
Right, you're ready for shooting.
Did I turn off the interferometer?
Who knows? Hopefully you did, because the interferometer might actually affect the light. And so you're wasting power. Let's see, what are we scanning here? Oh, these are outside. Some of these are of my settlements. I'm pretty sure this is a map of Boston. Right. Yeah, this is a map of Boston. These seem to be the same scenes. Don't like your spying on us.
Always be vigilant.
Out of my fucking way, you fucking skin bags. Thank you. Here's what I'm looking for. Access logs. Well, departmental notices. Let's start there. Power conservation. As you're all aware, Father has asked that we monitor our power usage carefully and try to be as efficient as possible. As a point of personal emphasis, we should strive to be efficient in everything we do, but our division has needs that are unique amongst the various branches of the Institute. That is, sometimes our operations require resources we cannot readily disclose due to the sensitive nature of what we do. I place my trust in your judgment. If you require additional power or any other resources to carry out your work, then take what you need. Consult me if you have any other concerns or questions, but know that the responsibility of meeting your project deadlines falls upon your shoulders, and I won't accept limited power availability as an excuse for failing to meet those deadlines. In short, do what you need to do, and if anyone objects to the way in which we carry out our work, I will deal with those objections myself. Well, Dr. Ao's just a fine asshole, isn't he? Access to the SRB. It has come to my attention that certain colleagues who are dissatisfied with our policies and procedures have, on more than one occasion, tried to circumvent our established process for registering their complaints with Father, and have tried to gain access to our more secure facilities in order to complain in a more direct fashion. I am sure I need not remind you that the SRB is off limits to all personnel that are not assigned to this division. Do not allow yourself to be browbeaten, cajoled, intimidated, or otherwise manipulated into allowing anyone who lacks the appropriate clearance to enter the SRB. Failure to uphold this mandate will result in severe discipline. So he doesn't like hearing complaints either. Infiltrator Unit McDonough. I'm starting to wonder if M762, the Infiltrator Unit McDonough, hasn't begun to outlive its usefulness. Assuming the identity of Diamond City's mayor has proved us with valuable intelligence over the years, but suspicions have only continued to mount. This latest incident, the publication of the newspaper article specifically calling McDonough's humanity into question, might just be the tipping point. I've spoken with AO, and we both agree, if the situation becomes untenable, reclamation seems unfeasible. M762 is specifically engineered to mimic an actual human McDonough. As such, the unit's synthetic biology is that of someone overweight and grossly out of shape. A memwipe would kill any psychological weakness attributed to self-perceived old age, but what body? Lost cause. The real irony here is that M762, in one of its dispatches back to the Institute, requested a future posting in the coursers, citing loyalty and years of surface. Maybe years of experience on the surface? And that request alone was evidence of enough self-awareness and independence to completely eliminate him from contention. Never mind the fact that he wouldn't even fit into the uniform. Determination: when and if M762's identity is eventually compromised, the unit is effectively decommissioned in the field. No reclamation, no Institute assistance. Given its relative age and physical condition, not to mention the danger inherent in an infiltrator's unit's discovery, further lifespan estimated 2 weeks maximum. Secord. Missing synth investigation. Due to recent developments in our ongoing investigation into the missing synths, I am adjusting our policy regarding discussion of this subject with personnel outside of the SRB. In brief, details of the investigation are now classified and cannot be shared with anyone other than SRB personnel, and even then, such conversations can take place only here in the SRB facilities. Those who are found to be in violation of this policy face the strictest of discipline. And then our new visitor. As you know, Father is granted full access to our new visitor from the surface. That includes the entry to the SRB. While we must accommodate Father's wishes in this matter, we must also remain diligent. Refrain from discussing any sensitive information, especially the ongoing investigation involving the Generation 3 synths. In an ideal world, the Railroad will have no influence on our new guest. We do not live in an ideal world. Well, admittedly, I have, murdered the Railroad, so, I mean, that's not really an influence. It is an influence in that I have killed them. Inventory management. X328 deposited 361 bottle caps. Dr. Ao requisitioned 100 fusion cells. X688 withdrew a rifle. X688 withdrew 20 fusion shells. X102, 1 Courser armored coat. Ace Accord deposited 30 pulse grenade armaments. X102 withdrew 1,000 bottle caps. I would like to know where you have these things. This looks like a place where you work on something. I'd very much like to have your bottle caps and fusion cells. I mean, is this all you have? Because this seemed like not enough.
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction. Just wish it didn't happen so often.
Well, your machines do seem kind of garbagey.
Hey.
Feels like this project has been going on for months.
Wow, way to dive in front of the person I'm trying to talk to.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Hey, Dr. Asshole.
So, here you are. Justin Ao, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be up front with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity.
I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider.
The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precaution. It's nothing personal, I assure you.
Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping, that matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I, basically shot at the fuck.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, A courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have time. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
Yeah, acting head. I noticed that bit too.
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who are you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
I killed the fuck out of Dr. Zimmer in Fallout 3. I guess that's not canon.
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction.
You can stop talking to me.
Happens so often.
Operating at full capacity.
I'm glad you're operating at full capacity. That's about a good thing. Good synth.
Excuse me.
Scanning. Subject identified.
Father's work has been a real inspiration for me.
Yeah, that's why you don't have a name. What have we got in here? .308 rounds. I feel like you would hide something back here. Yep. Look at this. Maintenance terminal. Thompson replaced the primary display assembly. Cleaning supply inventory, routine facilities inspection, requisition additional supply of cleaning agent. This seems like a good place for me to plug in the holotape. Wonder what it's called. I have so many holotapes now. He did give me that tape, didn't he? Insert network scanner holotape. Maybe it's not that terminal. Maybe it has to be into a specific terminal. Just that one worth by the elevator where I came in. This looks like our well-maintained part of the base. I wonder where this goes. Oh, that's the alert for I'm at 20% in the final quarter of my power core. Alright. So... looks like we've been doing work down in here. This is interesting and all, but there's nothing down here. these cases hold nothing. There's no terminal. There's nothing down here. That was a waste of time. I assume that was down. Could have been up, though. Doesn't matter. It's not on the same level, whatever it was. Robotics. We could move up a level if we wanted. This looks like just some kind of place to sit, like a plaza. Alright.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting.
Why are you talking to me?
The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. You can resume your duties.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause you. Remember to practice good sanitation habits at all times.
Why does it have a heart? People are weird. Excuse me, I'm trying to observe here. Oh sure, haul it away to a different station.
Then it is a living person by every standard we can measure. Of course it is far more comfortable to think of them as machines, so we can do what we want with them.
If you disapprove of the work we do here, Doctor, you know where to drive the temple.
In just a moment, I never said that. I'm simply trying to open everyone's eyes to new possibilities.
Well, it's an unwanted distraction. We're men of science, not philosophers. You do well to remember that.
Welcome. Please proceed directly to processing.
I'm being pushed aside. So this is the synth manufacturing process. So now it's breathing. Doesn't have any skin, but it's alive, I guess.
In light of recent events, we've been asked to take a look at the
Another of Dr. Ayer's manipulative powers. Oh, he's wrong. The Gen 3s are functioning just as designed.
SRB doesn't agree. Statistically, the
Can you
Gen 3s
talk?
have shown an increase in autonomic behavior.
Hello.
Welcome.
I'm new here.
You are indeed new here. And somehow come out with
Dr.
dirty
Logan,
underpants.
We've received a work order from SRB. What do they need? They're requesting replacement courses. Quite a few.
Hello.
Is this some sort of joke? And using my face so wretched. I refuse to give him any...
Could I tell him that?
I'll have it. I wouldn't wish dealing with that man on my worst enemy.
Right, so who are you people?
Another lovely day, isn't it?
I heard you actually thought, considering that these might be people.
It's you. You're finally with us. I'd just like to apologize for any trouble our synths may have caused for you on your way here. They, of course, couldn't be told of your identity. They have very specific protocols for protecting themselves and institute interests, most of which I designed myself. Not to make problems for you, though. Will you be staying with us, then?
I'm thinking it over.
Well, I hope you do decide to stay. It would mean a great deal to Sean. If you require anything, especially as it pertains to synths, please let me know.
Power armor is effective, sure, but it's hardly efficient.
Hey, Miss Asshead, we had to force our way into my conversation. Hey, how's it like? How do you like it, huh? Huh? Yeah, I'm just gonna step on your heels for a bit in my fucking power armor. Now you can go report to the doctor. Okay. You already have a new food supplement, and they were all the same.
With our third generation synths, we've improved upon humanity.
Really, man? Hey, you got a Pip-Boy.
Excuse me, Doctor.
You've arrived at a momentous time. Our third generation synths are a true breakthrough. The culmination of centuries of research. It's no exaggeration to say that they're superior in almost every way to human beings.
What makes them superior?
The list of improvements is exhaustive. I can talk for an hour and still not cover all of it. Imagine what you could accomplish if you could live without fear of hunger or disease. Imagine what you could create if you could spend every waking moment of your life as you saw fit, with no need of sleep, like I said, a momentous time.
Why would you make something that is like that compared to human beings? You've doomed us all, you fucking idiot! They don't need sleep, they don't need food, they don't need rest, they don't need get diseases. Fuck! You're making human beings completely on the scrap pile. Three construction robots. Operation and maintenance, 2 units. Security, 4 units. 1 unit for operations and maintenance. Planned system upgrades. Current project. Implementation of new synthetic optic nerve tissue. 10 to 12% increase in visual acuity. Unit scheduled 19. Upgraded 12. Next scheduled units C461. J795. Other units scheduled to be ready to fill in for the duration of the upgrade. Upcoming projects. Motor reflex response time improvements. 7% increase in motor reflex reaction time. Targeting software package upgrade. 5 to 8% increase in ranged weapon accuracy. Complete transfusion to replace type 7701 synthetic blood with type 9910. More rapid clotting, improved infection resistance. You're making human beings absolutely obsolete instead of improving them. Usual shit. Dr. Ao's been here, sticking his finger in as usual.
The synths are treating you well, I hope?
Makes me want a smoothie. Oh, a slushie. Yes. I want a slushie. Processing. What a tiny door.
Welcome to the Institute. Please step right this way.
Wonder if I could follow. They have alert buttons, too.
Not yet, Dr. Logan.
I can walk straight across this shit. Don't fall in it.
Your question, he has been an indispensable companion, both to Liam and myself.
I know it's been difficult for you since you lost your wife, but don't lose perspective. A synth might look like a man or a woman, but it isn't. It's not healthy to become two.
Need I remind you, Dr. Logan, that in biochemical terms, a human being is also a machine?
Don't hide behind technicalities, Henry. I'm your friend. I'm not judging you. But others, well, such behavior could be construed as deviant. You know where that leads. There's no need to get worked.
He has a synth wife. Shit, I'm not gonna catch up because of all this shit in the way. Ah! Alright, not gonna waste my time on that. Out of the way! Here, I'm gonna contaminate your... Let's just, what can we put here? Here, let's, just dump a little some blood packs in here. There we go. There we go, that'll help improve the batch. Alright, that won't hurt nothing. My own personal improvements of the synth. And again, running long. Sorry, folks, this is like taking forever in the Institute. Right. See you next time. Have a great day, folks. Goodbye.